Chief Minister Shri Mohan Charan Maji, Union Minister Shri Ashwini Vaishnaji, State Minister Dr. Mahaling, Secretary of my team Mr. Krishnan, Chief Secretary Ms. Anu Garg, IT Secretary Vishal Devji, our ISM CEO Amitesh Kumar Sinhaji, and Honorary Secretary Mr. Hemant Sharmaji. Thank you so much, and distinguished guests and dignitaries. Thank you so much for coming here. I feel a profound honor to be in front of you. When you look back in history, April 29, 2026 will be remembered as a key milestone date, not just for 3DGS, but also for Odisha semiconductor ecosystem. I'm really confident that will be the case. Now, what is the big deal about advanced packaging, right? So, in AI and data centers are driving a lot of changes in the technology. There are a few things we need to address. One is the components are all not similar. They're not homogeneous, they're heterogeneous. That relates to why I named the company Heterogeneous Packaging Solutions. And technologies like silicon, silicon carbide, gallium nitride all need to coexist in one system. And the other one is the systems are getting bigger. You need a lot of these chips, passives, fiber components, all to be integrated in one platform. So you need size. The size of the substrate needs to be bigger. And not only that, the disaggregation and reaggregation of the silicon is causing challenges. In other words, let's say you have a function where you want to implement a chip. You can only do a certain size. Typically, it's about 30 millimeters on a side. If you go more than that, you got to break up the chip. But when you break up the chip, you got to connect it back, right? That's what you need for a function. So the connection back happens on the package. One more thing. Technologies are not all the same. When you have a function, you want to implement a sub-function in a technology that is suitable. So those are called chiplets. They're all in different technologies, but they need to be interconnected. The interconnection happens on the substrate. So the summary is that the substrate needs to be big. It needs to have very high interconnect density so you can hook them up, and it needs to have low loss, right? So it's basically shifting the problem from silicon to packaging. That's why packaging is very key for the semiconductor ecosystem. It's extremely critical. So that's what we are trying to bring here. And glass is a new material that allows these things. We can build big substrates with dimensional stability, very high interconnect density, very low loss. It's a fundamental requirement for these systems. And it's a new material. These kind of new materials come once in 25 to 30 years. So we are at the beginning of a 25-year cycle where glass is assumed to dominate the packaging industry, which is what we do. We are pioneers in this space. We've been working for 10 years in this space. We have a fab in USA. We deal with 150 and 200 millimeters. Think of them as input size stuff you take and you process and you build your stuff, right? And what we're doing in Odisha is state of the art. This is second to none. This kind of technology does not exist anywhere in the world. It will be the first country, Odisha will be the first state to have this. And we're very proud of it. And what we are building here is 500 by 500 millimeter panels. Remember I said you need large substrates? Large substrate means you need to start with large input. That's what we do. And this fab is going to be, you saw a 3D model there. It's going to have state-of-the-art equipment here. One more thing. It'll also have the ability to package, assemble chips that we get from our customers onto the substrate. So think of it like we get customer silicon, we make a custom substrate to spec, we take the chips, we assemble on the glass substrate, right? One more thing on top of it, that we can stack this glass substrate one on top of another, three-dimensional. See, the world is three-dimensional, right? Why not packaging? Can be three-dimensional too. So that explains why our name is 3D glass, right? So heterogeneous, I explained. Packaging solutions is obvious. So all of these tied together. Why we name these companies what we do. Now, why Odisha? Odisha is a state run by very dynamic government, very dynamic officers. You see them here on the stage, some of them at least. So they were very welcoming us, and the state has plenty of water and power, which is fundamental to semiconductor fab. Money, water, power. If you have these, the last one I'll come to, intellectual capital. So if you have these four, you can dominate the world. Right? So Odisha has been very welcoming to us, and they supported us. And not just the top brass, all the people that I've been associated with, my people have been associated with, extremely supportive, all the way from land allocation to approvals, etc. And I want to thank all of them from the bottom of my heart. Now, PM Modi's vision is to create a semiconductor ecosystem that not only has a technology, but also has a scale. In manufacturing, scale is very important. Technology is important, scale is equally important. And we are a small, but I think an important piece of the puzzle to start this process. Important thing to remember is, takeaway is this. If you do anything, make sure it's world class, otherwise don't do it. That's how we operate. That's why we're always on the cutting edge or the bleeding edge sometimes. It's very important that we focus on that as a priority. Now, as it comes to India, we have enormous amount of intellectual capital. What does that mean? That means very strong in basic sciences, math, physics, chemistry, derivative sciences, material science, chemical engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering. The packaging needs all these 7-8 disciplines to work together. That's why it's so difficult. We have the talent. The talent needs to be nurtured, trained, honed, directed properly to build world-class products. I'll leave you with this. Our goal and vision is to build the most sophisticated technology in Odisha right here, and also the highest capacity fab. Remember, technology plus capacity. Then you're a world leader. That's our goal, and this is just a first step in that direction, and you're going to see many of these coming from us, God willing. Okay? Jai Hind, Jai Jagannath.